Hey everybody, I'm John Bell. Thanks for watching. In this video, I've met fellow pilot Ken Cooper out at the Cynthiana Airport, and we've mounted 5 cameras on the airplane and placed a camera at each end of the runway. Our plan today is just to fly around in the pattern and take off from the different ends of the runway and see what kind of video we get. Now, the Cynthiana-Harrison County Airport, identifier 0 India 8, is typical for a small, non-controlled field. It has runway 1129er, which is 3,850 feet by 75. The 29er end of the runway has a displaced threshold 1,094 feet due to trees, leaving 2,756 available landing distance. There's no AWOS or weather reporting, just the usual lighted windsock and segmented circle. Also of interest is the pilot-controlled lighting. It is not on the CTAF frequency, but the lights have their own control frequency. Standard left traffic is used, and each end of the runway has a 4-light PAPI. Now, I looked up the Cynthiana Airport on AirNav, and it says that the airport opened in 1961. There are 29 aircraft on the field, and it supports about 30 aircraft operations per day. So thanks again for watching, and here it is. And we're transmitting on Cynthiana. I don't see anybody.
Nope. Heard nobody either.
Cynthiana traffic, Cherokee 3001 Whiskey, departing runway 11, will be staying in the pattern, Cynthiana. Alright, we're full rich, fuel pump on, landing light on, strobe lights on.
Blow your camera over.
Yeah, we just might. Let's see if we do.
I'll be able to see it.
Alright, oil pressure's good. RPMs are good. Oh man, we really drifted to the right.
Yeah, that flag over on the other side showed a little crosswind. Those trees right down there next to the river's blocked off the wind on the runway though.
Cynthiana traffic, 01 Whiskey, left foot downwind, runway 11, Cynthiana. Cynthiana traffic, 01 Whiskey, turning base, runway 11, Cynthiana.
Wright Brothers traffic, November 22 Whiskey Juliet 5. Wright Brothers runway 20.
Cynthiana traffic, 01 Whiskey, turning final, runway 11, Cynthiana. Like way swung over on that one. But of course it's going to be that way since you're it's the first time you've ever flown with me.
Yeah. I'm not critiquing you. No, I've done worse.
There's 65. Ah, crud. Just about everything about that one was bad. It wasn't stabilized coming in. Still, the thing I like about it is even when I'm bad, they're not that bad.
Yeah, that's right. I've had some bad ones.
Cynthiana traffic, 01 Whiskey, back taxiing runway 11. We're going to take off on the on 29.
Looked like your other camera blew over. It looked like it was still sitting there.
I would imagine it is. Take our flaps out. Let's do, because in this one it's 2 notches of flaps for short field.
Yep.
Go full power.
Well, that might get you.
Off the brakes. RPMs are good. And 65 climbing. That thing likes to climb that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I managed to track the runway that time.
Hey, you're off to the left. Good news is your camera is still sitting upright. Yeah, those first landings with the extra 225 pounds always makes for a little faster descent.
Miles out, down to Capital City traffic, 705 right Tango Bravo, 6 to the south, inbound landing, runway 7. We'll enter on the crosswind for runway 7, Hamilton. Capital City traffic.
Cynthiana traffic, left downwind, runway 29, Cynthiana.
London Fairfield traffic, London 743, Church Valley is clear to the west, London Fairfield.
Alright, let's just make this nice and stabilized and see what happens. Alright, so we're abeam our point of landing, so I'm going to go down to 1,500 RPMs. We can go on and do second notch of flaps, and hopefully I can just hold this power the whole way around. Cynthiana traffic, 01 Whiskey, turning base, runway 29, Cynthiana.
500 feet per minute descent, 80 knots. I think the Pappies were still on, weren't they? Cynthiana traffic, 01 Whiskey, turning final, runway 29, Cynthiana.
Captain City traffic.
And that also seems, it doesn't seem like I'm
Doesn't seem like you're low.
low. Right there's 65. I think it's those trees give you a little bit of stuff as well. I like that direction too.
Trees either way, but you don't have the river bank.
Yeah. We got 25 degrees of flaps in this. RPMs are good. Yeah, it's as soon as you break up above those,
Yeah, you catch that wind.
you catch the wind up above the trees.
And are you in front of us or behind us right now? Just looking out for you. All right, thanks a lot. Capital City traffic, Terminal 5 right Tango Bravo, left base, runway 7, Capital City, full stop.
Paoli traffic, this is 8897 Juliet, crossing terminal for getting into pattern for runway 20.
Cynthiana, 01 Whiskey, left downwind, runway 11, Cynthiana.
Capital City traffic, stationary 9471 Romeo, departing the area to the west, Capital City.
Cynthiana traffic, 01 Whiskey, turning base. Cynthiana will be making a low pass. Cynthiana. And I don't like banking too much close to the ground.
Right.
With no flaps in, that's yeah, got some birds too.
I hate buzzards.
There's a bunch of them. Cynthiana traffic, 01 Whiskey, we're going to cross midfield and set up for the left downwind runway 29, Cynthiana. Well, I say we'll be all right crossing midfield, not being 500 feet above pattern altitude. I don't see any other traffic. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, we should be all right. There's a guy in Mount Sterling that I took a couple lessons with. He likes to do a teardrop entry to downwind. You cross over midfield at 500 feet, you travel out for about a mile, and then you turn right and do a descending loop back in to downwind.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'll come in and do it. I usually don't know if I'd go out a mile, but
His point was you got a good look all the way around, because you basically come off of midfield and you went out and you made a complete 360.
Gotcha.
Back to downwind. So you got a good look all the way around as you're coming in. And with you banked, anybody coming into the area can see you better when you're banked. It was his whole story behind why to do that.
Cynthiana traffic, 01 Whiskey, downwind, 29 Cynthiana. Couple 100 feet low, too. Cynthiana traffic, 01 Whiskey, base 29, Cynthiana. I'm sure they're still on. We haven't been gone that far, that long. Yeah, there they are. Cynthiana traffic, 01 Whiskey, final, 29 Cynthiana. I still think that's funny that that says that I'm high. I mean low.
Yeah.
I mean, because from here it looks high.
Yeah, because we're looking at the whole runway and it's judging it. It's
Yeah.
blind us up like hell halfway down.
And now it's just now starting to come in. There's 65. Kind of came in a little bit. Well, cushioned it there at the end. That was all right.
Uh-huh.
Cynthiana traffic, 01 Whiskey, cleared, runway 29, Cynthiana. Did I say already that I keep thinking I'm saying capital city when I'm saying Cynthiana?
Yeah.
I'm so used to that.
Uh-huh.